What's up, everybody? Woo, we made it to Friday.
Oh, finally.
Finally. Welcome to Friday Night Fuckery here on WTF Nation Radio. I've got these new in-ear monitors and I sound different to myself. Hello. Hi, Redleg. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Coming up on tonight's show, our guest. He's an actor. He's a producer. He also directed Range 15. He was in Range 15. Ross Patterson. He played Gene Vandenham. We talked to this guy at the Freedom On Festival. He was, I think it was the last interview that I did on the air. This dude is something else. So, coming up at the second hour, we'll talk to Ross. What a unique person. Yeah, that's a good diplomatic way to put it, right?
Yeah, that works.
He's a unique guy. I'm joined tonight by my BFF Pi and the best stepdad ever, Cause.
All right, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? Third hour of the show, we'll play Drink That Tune for your chance to win a prize from WTF Nation Radio. And hello, everybody in the Facebook live chat who's saying hi. And hello to the people who are in our live chat, located at WTFNationRadio.com. Hi, how's it going? So, free stuff, third hour, Ross Patterson, second hour. I gotta, usually when I do in the first hour of the show is talk about current events and stuff, and I'll get to it. But I read an article that I just could not pass up and not talk about tonight. And I think Pi could probably weigh in heavily on this because he's from Thailand. Evidently, there is a, what's it called? There's a Dr. BJ's salon in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a blowjob bar in Thailand. That's what it's called. Blowjob bar. I found their official website where it lists some of the ladies. And there are not reviews, but I guess descriptions by the management of the ladies. Some of these are hilarious. There are also pictures to go along with them. My favorite one, and they all go by pseudonyms. Well, they go by either a letter or a number, depending on if they are like, I don't know, there's two different classes of these ladies. Here on the website, they're listed as executive and something else. I'll get to it. But my favorite one so far is letter X, who's listed as an executive. She's in her late to middle 20s. Her body type is described as medium to white skin tone, short to medium height, soft body type, medium chest. The description is what's funny. The description says, there's a lot of medium going on here. Medium English, very good lady, good for the VIP room. She is very, very popular, and I do not have any idea why. From the second she walked in the door, she jumped to the top 5 lady, sometimes number 1 lady. A customer goes to the room, comes down, pays, leaves, and comes back again for the same lady, sometimes in the same day. She is raking it in. 100% crazy busy. I need to find out why. She's not good looking or anything, and how from day one customers know she gives a good service. Even to this day, I cannot tell you 100% she gives great service, as no one has given me feedback, but she must do as they just keep on coming back for her. The recommendation level, 8.9 out of 10. Yeah. But the manager, the dude that runs the joint, who happens to be British, doesn't know why she's so popular. I'm not sure I do either, looking at the pictures.
I got an idea. How about if anyone's interested in getting Pi a Christmas present, how about get me a gift card to this blowjob place?
A gift certificate to the BJ bar in Bangkok, Thailand. Pi can go home for Christmas and get BJ's the whole time.
Hell yeah. And then I'll give the manager a review as to why she is or isn't that good.
I mean, if he really wants to know how she is.
I know, right?
Some of the other ones, there's a whole website. If you guys really want to go look, bjbarbangkok.com. bjbarbangkok.com. If you go to staff, you can look at what I'm looking at, where it shows you all the ladies There's
Is that STAPH or is it STAFF?
you might come out of there with staph. I see what you're
Right.
getting at, Kaz.
Yeah.
Interesting to say the least. I spent about 15 minutes before the show just looking at this. Here's another one. Here's letter D. She's also listed as an executive. Body type, very slim and shapely, medium length hair, very distinctive tattoo on her left shoulder. Description. She has a very expensive bolt-on chest, which appeared very natural to the look. Extraordinarily good-looking face. Speaks very good English. Medium-toned skin. She has that sultry look, which is very alluring. So on and so forth. All these descriptions are hilarious. Here's the staff supervisor.
Are these Yelp reviews?
No, these are reviews by the proprietor of this business.
Oh, okay.
The staff supervisor is in her mid-30s. His or her, you can never tell in Thailand, right? The body type, medium to slim, short hair, small chest, medium to white skin, firm body all over. Sporty. Been in the industry since 2008. Speaks very good English. Super friendly. Enjoys her work. Smart and in control. But the prices, they're separated into two skill levels, nurses and consultants, according to this article I'm looking at. The nurses wear white and the consultants, considered blowjob experts, wear black. Prices start at 700 baht, which is 22 US dara, for a 30-minute blowjob. That's with the nurse. And 1,000 baht, which is 31 US dara, for half an hour with the consultant. If you're feeling really froggy, you can take one of these consultants out for the entire night for about 157 US dara. There's a whole article at Vice.com about this, and it's hilarious, for lack of a better term. It's an attempt at a legitimate, serious review, and it's written as such. But as you read it, you can't help but, I guess, giggle because of the nature of the business, and the whoever wrote this did an extraordinary job with the description.
It is coming down to the end of the year, and maybe these are their performance reviews.
Could be these are their NCOERs.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm so
If
parched.
I had to pick, I'm thinking either Romeo or Delta.
Oh, well, let me go look, Pi. Let's see. Okay,
I mean, I'm not sure either of them are 100% female,
right.
but
Well, this is in Bangkok, Thailand. Delta. Oh, that's the one with the fake boobs. Let me go look at Romeo. Oh, you like the larger, shapely type girls, I guess. I mean, relatively speaking, most of these chicks are really scrawny looking.
let me find her again.
Which one? Letter R?
Yeah.
R. Shapely with all the curves in the right places and a pretty face to boot. You know what? Listen, no offense to anyone who is of Asian descent. I'm not into Asian chicks. They don't do it for me.
This chick doesn't look curvy, though. She looks like normal. So if this is fat, holy fuck.
Well, no, she's not fat. I mean, look at the rest of them, though.
Yeah, but they all look like dudes.
They all look like dudes? Well, I mean, listen, I'm not going to debate with you that there's a possibility that some of these are post-op transsexuals. Hello, Minx, finally.
Hi, I know. I almost broke my goddamn laptop.
No. But we were just talking about these blowjob experts in Thailand. There's something for everyone here, apparently.
Like in Thailand or here?
No, in Thailand. It's a blowjob bar in Bangkok, Thailand. Go read some of these.
Wait, is there a cunnilingus bar as well?
Well, I don't fucking know. I don't have that particular equipment.
Well, I mean, would that and then would they be male or female there at offering those services?
Well,
I have all these questions now.
I'm assuming that you maybe could possibly with enough Dara, get one of these ladies to
Dara?
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're into.
Where's our local expert, Pi?
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Ty.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Yeah, so, like, is there one of those? You know.
What, the rug munching variety? I don't know, Meeks.
Yeah.
It doesn't say. This is a blowjob bar.
I'm
Interesting.
probably thinking, for the most part, all of them would be carpet munchers.
I mean, if the money's right. I mean, listen to what are these chicks doing for a living?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, BJ's. So, I mean, if the money's right, I'm sure that they would, provide you with the service that you're requesting from them, Minx.
Oh.
So you can go to bjbarbangkok.com and check them out. What are the frequently asked questions on this website? They have a whole section. There's one question. Oh, no, there's more than one.
Wait, there's only one question.
Yeah, right.
How is there only one? There's so many.
How many staff do you have? What's the best time to visit to see the most? Are you and your staff safe? Can you describe the services you offer? It's a blowjob bar.
Well, maybe they want more. Like, do they blow you until like you come, or do they just get you right to the end and then they're like,
no, you missed
you
missed that part.
Really? You got time limit?
Yeah, you get.
Oh, okay.
That's a half an hour.
God damn! How did they not get lockjaw? Like, hurry that. Get better at your technique, ladies.
These are professionals, Minx.
No, there's no reason why your mouth should be around a cock for 30 minutes.
Yes, there
and
is.
Not come.
There is a perfectly acceptable reason.
No.
Yes, there is.
There's no.
I'm paying you for
like
it.
A bad fucking BJ.
No, but it doesn't say that once you bust a nut, the session's over. You paid for 30 minutes. You need to get me hard again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're going for multiples? Okay, then, I respect that then.
Maybe.
Get it, girls.
The article at Vice.com says, where'd it go? One dude is talking about his experience, and it reads, I'd been scared I was going to come too soon, but then when we were getting close to half an hour, I think she was getting frustrated that I couldn't come. She stayed.
Yeah, no, I would get frustrated too.
She stayed dressed at the beginning, but when it didn't seem like I was close to finishing, she took her top off and let me touch her. But no titty fucking or anything like that. I guess you have to pay the extra 1,000 baht for that. I finished all over myself. They don't want you to come in their hair or on their face or dress since they do so many per night. They stay with you for like 30 seconds or a minute afterwards. Then they grab the mouthwash, rinse, wash you off, and go back downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's another question. Oh, well, there's a couple of them. This one answers Minx's question. I am a man. I am a woman. We are a couple. I am from this country or that country. I am black. I am white. Do you have a gender or race discrimination?
Oh.
In short, all are welcome as long as you are clean and respectful to our staff.
There you go, Minx.
So,
Go.
I guess you can get some carpet munching.
Go.
going on.
Let one.
Okay, so how do they verify that you're clean though?
Go let one of these.
Do you have to bring your medical records with you and be like, see, look, I
What,
just
you
got
as a
an
customer?
STD check like
Just go,
last
Minx,
week.
and let one of these lady boys lick on your poo-nanner and pay them $22. Don't worry about the STDs.
I mean, as long as they're hot, and it depends.
They're not.
We'll see.
I mean, I talked about that right before you called in. I don't think they're hot. None of them. Because I'm not into Asian chicks. But to each their own.
Right? Like, if, I don't know, some Asian chicks are like, yeah, no, you're fucking hot. But then others, I'm like, meh.
Meh. Well, all right. It's okay, but that's the blowjob bar in Bangkok, Thailand. I don't know. Yeah, Jay Reddy says you're reading too much into this. Typical woman.
Oh, shut up, Jay Reddy.
As people are trying to call the phones as usual, as has been for the past about month or so, are fucked up. If you try to call in, if I can, I will call you because apparently I can do that. I just can't answer your phone call for reasons unknown. I don't understand it either. But I will attempt to call you back. How about that? Watch. Let's do this right now.
So if you see unknown number calling you, that's us.
Yeah. I think. Oh, it says busy. Phone number busy that I just tried to call. Somebody tried to call the show. I'm going to try to call them again. I don't know who it is. I don't know what they want.
Hello?
It could be Trump trying to call us.
Hello?
Hello? Hi. Hi, it's WTF Nation Radio.
Oh, shit, man. I didn't even think I would get on.
Well, you see, the phones are fucked up, and so the only way I can talk to you is to call you back.
Oh, that's fucking weird, man.
So you're on the air. What a way to do business, right?
All right. Well, I just want to let you know, my name is Anthony Kanicki. I am stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I'm a soldier. And I just wanted to let you know, man, you're fucking awesome for making Range 15.
Wait,
movie-
Anthony, hold on. Anthony, hold on. Let me stop you, bro.
He's adorable.
Yeah, Anthony. Ross is not on the show yet.
Oh.
The second
Call
hour.
back in an hour.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? That was such disappointment.
Well,
I know.
Yeah. I'm just talking to. Yeah, we're just talking to Redleg. He's
Oh,
fucking
disappointment.
disappointed that he's talking to me.
Come a little closer to your laptop and Minx will give you a hug.
That's cool, Anthony.
Right? I will. Come here.
Maybe-
Wait, you're at Campbell? My best friend is stationed there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right?
You busy with?
What?
To cheer you up, if you play Drink That Tune tonight and win, we send you a gift certificate for the blowjob bar.
Don't say that, dude, because then people are going to want that. Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm
The only
married.
thing is, we won't pay for your trip to Thailand, so
yeah.
you gotta fund that.
Yeah, I know, right? Tyler's like, way to kill his buzz. Sorry, dude. Hey, Minx. You know where my best friend is stationed?
Where?
Right at the end of my right arm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anthony, go put a bunch of booze in your face and then call back in like 45-ish minutes and talk to Ross.
I would, but my wife's out shopping right now.
So when your wife is gone shopping, you can't drink. Well, listen.
So wait, you can't call us back on Skype with your wife there?
I'm not being judgmental.
My wife hates Range 15.
Oh. Well, so
Well,
what?
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but hers is wrong, obviously.
Yeah, it is very wrong because Gene Vandenham is like the epitome of every fucking sergeant major in the damn army. Just super hooah for no reason at all.
Gene Vandenham. Hey, what was I gonna? I forgot what I was gonna tell you. Call back.
I will call back.
Okay.
You said about an hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
All right, man. I'll call back.
Okay, Anthony. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Dude said his first and last name. J Reddy's like, nice OBSEC, bro. Yeah, it was not PERSEC OBS, whatever. Who cares? Somebody somewhere knows your name. Hey, I remember what I was going to tell Anthony about the whole thing about him not drinking, about his wife being gone or something. Can't drink because his wife's out shopping. I don't know. But I was going to say, well, I can't, I'm not going to be judgmental because I've stopped. I haven't had a drink in like 2 weeks.
Oh, good on you.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm tired as fuck, but that has nothing to do with the, not drinking.
Did you go through withdrawals?
It's funny. I kind of did.
Oh, no.
Not like severe DTs and stuff, but I kind of felt weird for a few days. And I mean, now I want to like crack open a beer or pour a shot, but I'm off the stuff. Well, I'm off the alcohol. Mm-hmm. You read into that whatever you want to. We'll see how it goes in the third hour of the show. Let's put it that way, right?
if you get super giggly or just super relaxed.
Super quiet is usually what happens.
Oh, goodness.
Or super focused, like Pi was in Colorado.
Man, that's fucking insane.
Those videos were
yeah, he was high as a giraffe's ass.
A whole new meaning to being in the zone.
That was funny. Are you stoned to the bone? What, Molly? Hey,
What, Molly?
Pi, do you know Molly?
Me and
you-
Molly are friends.
You will. You will. Jay Reddy's going to introduce you to Molly.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I think we were talking about her today on the show.
Oh man. And so all the fucking like bullshit in the news, I almost don't even want to talk about any current events because it's so fucking depressing, man. It's the same thing over and over. Like the only thing that has perked me up recently in the news and current events is that Donald J. Trump, President-elect of the United States of America, has picked General James Mattis to be his Secretary of Defense. That doesn't mean that he's a shoo-in, because there's a law that says that you have to be 7 years removed from the military to be Secretary of Defense, but that could be waived. With a Republican majority in both houses of Congress, I don't see him not being the waiver not being approved.
Yeah. And he's liked by pretty much all of Congress anyway.
Well, more than that, this dude is he is loved not only by the Marine Corps but by other branches of the service, because he's so fucking first of all, he's a badass. There are numerous accounts of him not just doing the ivory tower thing and being down in the trenches with the grunts. I know that sounds cliche, but he's universally loved by all branches of the military. I guess maybe except for the Air Force, who don't know who he is. But
Like, ooh, he's mean.
oh yeah, look at that guy. But I think he is an excellent choice for Secretary of Defense because Faith said he's like the military pope. That's an interesting analogy, Faith. This guy, he says, he spoke to Congress after he retired from the military and told Congress that the current administration's, quote, policy of disengagement in the Middle East had contributed to the rise of extremism in the region. The United States, he told lawmakers in 2015, needs to, quote, come out from our reactive crouch and take a firm strategic stance in defense of our values. In other words, this dude's all about kicking ass and not about sitting back and waiting for something to happen. And I think that's the shot in the arm that the military needs. And, there's already talk of bolstering the military's numbers, which I think is great.
Yeah.
As long as they also bolster the military's budget when they bump the numbers up, because it's depressing to me to see this stuff, some of the stuff that comes into the inbox about the about the basic necessities that the soldiers are not receiving, such as enough food, satisfactory food, the DFAC, their living conditions, so on and so forth. So I'm hoping that Donald Trump will do a little better by the military. And then the VA. And I know that's kind of a sore point for some people, but I can only hope that the VA is overhauled, at least to the extent that everybody's getting the care they need in a timely manner.
Is that a correct quote of Mattis? The be kind, be courteous, but be prepared to kill everyone that you meet.
Yes.
Yes.
Have a plan to kill. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
Right.
Yep, that's him.
Yes.
Like, I'm badass.
I saw that in a meme, and I'm like, well, Abraham Lincoln has memes too.
Yeah. No, that is actually something he said. So the left wing libtards. Andrew says the living conditions and food are great. The left wing libtards are going to take issue to Mattis being Secretary of Defense because they're going to say, "Oh, he's a warmonger." Well, the United States has projected itself globally, and unless these guys are out on the bleeding edge are allowed to do their jobs without having their hands tied either by politics and the fucking rules of engagement or by not having the resources available to them that they need in order to perform their duties, then if I can, this is what we need from the administration. We need somebody to beef everything up, and you can't be spread all over the globe and then not have a force at home ready to participate in a major engagement or, God forbid, actual defense of the country. It's interesting to see what's going to happen. Typically under a Republican administration, the military gets beefed up, and then, like when I was in with Bill Clinton, they fucking cut our throats every chance they got. So let's hope Trump makes the excuse me. Oh my God. Let's hope that Trump makes the military a priority. That's it. That's all I got on that topic. I got so much snot in my nose, and I'm not really getting sick, man. I just, I thought when
they're saying in our part of the country, that cedar, mountain cedar, is going to be particularly bad this year, and that's what my allergies are reactive to.
I thought when I quit smoking that all this crap would go away, but I still stopped up, and it's sick. Oh Jesus, it's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. So anybody who saw the show on Monday will notice a little bit of a difference. Since I last saw you guys and gals, I've removed most of the hair from my face, and I am now a year older also. To everybody who wished me a happy birthday on Wednesday, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm 40 now. And I feel great. Joel wants me to talk about the 2,000 vets going to Standing Rock. First of all, this whole Standing Rock thing, I think everybody's and guys, feel free to jump in at any time. I think this whole thing is being misconstrued by, as usual, my nemesis, the mainstream media and the social media. I don't think everybody is aware of exactly what's going on there, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on the subject, but I don't think everybody has all the facts, and they're reacting to what they're seeing on social media mainly. First of all, what the fuck are 2,000 veterans going to go do in Standing Rock? Whose side are they on? That's number one question. Thank you, Andrew, for wishing me a happy late birthday. And thank you, Paul. Welcome to 40, Captain Picard. What limited information I have, because I haven't been paying this thing a lot of attention, these companies are on private property. The company's on private property. And I guess the Native American population there takes exception to them running this pipeline through there, disturbing their sacred sites or endangering their drinking water or whatever.
Like, everything I've read on it is that they are nowhere near the Sioux Standing Rock tribe's land. And that they're actually putting the pipeline 92 feet or whatever, some random ass number, below the riverbed. So it's a safe distance enough away. On top of that, the pipeline is already like over 80% completed. And they've even done a thing where they're like rerouting clean drinking water into the reservation. So that way, like, it completely, like, the tribe's getting a whole new water system on top of this. And then I also read somewhere that the tribe, like the Army Corps of Engineers and the pipeline guys were trying to, like, meet with the tribe to discuss where, like, to put, like, where they can put this pipe, and so that way it doesn't interfere with the reservation.
I got somewhere to put a pipe.
Minx. Like, they tried to meet with the tribe, the tribe, like, blew them off.
Minx, I got somewhere to put a pipe.
That's what she said.
Hey, who's this on the phone? Somebody's on the phone. Hello, caller.
What's going on?
You're on the air. Who is this?
Branko.
Branko.
Oh, it's Branko. All right. I didn't recognize the
Yeah.
number. But
No, it's all right. I was being quiet. When it comes to what's going on in North Dakota, Springs has it right like 95% of the time. And she has it right, like she has like 95% of this right about what's going on. Problem is the pipeline actually goes through, it's projected to go through Indian territory. When the pipeline executives first met with the Indians told them to put this offer in your pipe and smoke it. We don't want it. And that's what it's coming down to. The public entity is saying that they have rights to the Indian land. The Indians have like paperwork from the 1700s or 1800s, whenever, stating that this is our land and blah, 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 blah. And the veterans are just going out there to act as human shields to protect the people.
okay, but why is it? Is it really necessary to say 2,000 veterans are going out there? Can't we just say 2,000 people are going out there, or is it that they want to be identified as veterans? And then how does that reflect upon the rest of the veteran community who A, doesn't have a stake in this, or B, couldn't give a fuck less?
Well, I'm sorry. I think that I'll answer that. But to get to the point, I think anybody that lives in America has a stake to this. And that's just my personal belief. With them identifying themselves as veterans, it's going to make Blackwater think twice about using that cannon again.
And it's all this, listen, guys, I'm not trying to single out any group or trash anybody, but I think sometimes people take the oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, a little too far.
Yeah.
Is this?
Well, right now.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Are there enemies? Are they enemies of the United States? I don't think so.
No, but the enemies, it's the oil companies is what it comes down to. You have a combination of the oil company. Never mind, the oil companies want this. Never mind, there's a huge movement inside the country itself to go green, that we don't want these pipelines no more. Where I live, there was a big debate about a natural gas pipeline. Right across the river from me, there's a coal burning power plant that's getting taken offline next year because nobody wants to burn coal.
But okay, listen, I understand the whole environmental impact of using fossil fuels. I get it. It's fucking destroying the environment. What feasible alternative do we have available to us right now? And when I say feasible alternative, I mean one that's capable of producing a similar or let's say a similar amount of energy for a similar cost.
Oh, definitely be a lot cheaper. You can go hydro, but we're trying to get the coal plant to be able to burn trash. Because, everyone has trash, and they have ways that they can turn trash into energy. They have a plan 10 years down the road to make it be completely green, to turn the trash into energy. I mean, I think trash is a very plausible solution.
Well, let's talk about the pipeline in particular.
Yep.
It's not like this is the first fucking pipeline that's been run beneath the ground in the United States of America. Go look at a map of all the current existing pipelines in the United States. It's crazy.
I agree, but do you realize with putting this pipeline in, they're going to keep us more dependent on oils, which is going to force the United States to basically take a sidestep in energy production.
Well, until God damn it. There's a word I'm looking for here, and I can't brain right now. Until a comparable source of energy can be brought online and be as cost effective as petroleum products are or other fossil fuels.
Anything's cheaper than coal. Do you realize how much money the government gives the coal companies in supplemental welfare?
So why aren't we using it?
No, we are, because basically when you're in Washington and you're dealing with these energy policies, You're dealing with all these people that are lining their pockets with money.
Lobbyists.
And they've already given the votes to the coal. The lobbyists.
Right, I get it.
You know,
so,
their votes already with coal.
You know what? I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm playing devil's advocate because I always do that. But I think personally that nuclear is the way to go. But oh no, you can't build a nuclear plant in here. What if
we don't even? Do you want to get all right? If you keep going with nuclear, you're just going to you're just going to basically already give your future grandchildren an issue that they might not have to deal with.
Like what?
Because it's going to be up to you.
Hold on. Such as what? Give our future grandchildren what?
How to get rid of the nuclear rod.
Shoot that shit into space.
No one knows how to get rid of them.
Shoot it into space.
Nobody.
Shoot that shit into space. Fucking.
I was gonna say we're already in time of nuclear shit.
Go bury it. Go bury it in Branko's backyard.
Use it to power things.
And this is the exact reason why we don't have anything other than fossil fuels right now. It's because nobody can agree on, settle on something. Solar power.
Everybody has a reason to want everything.
Solar power is cost prohibitive.
I can respect the nuclear argument, and I can respect where you're coming from because I'm coming from the same place when it comes to trash. When it comes with the trash.
Dude, there's no way we can.
I understand why you're fighting for nuclear because I'm personally fighting for trash so much because it's just.
Dude, there is listen. There is no fucking way we can power the entire country on trash. There's not enough. I mean, I know we produce a lot of trash.
Unless we were to burn it and then somehow take the results of how do you get energy from that?
Basically, you burn it at 2200 degrees,
right?
And it steams water. Mm-hmm. It turns water into steam. The steam then turns the generators to create the electricity.
Hello.
Hey, man.
It's.
We got another caller that wants to weigh in on it. Is this Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, bro?
Correct.
All right.
You guys all know who Elon Musk is?
Yes.
SpaceX. They've been developing reusable rocket booster systems. So you can put a payload up into space, turn the booster around, and land it again.
Right.
They've been landing it on like a decommissioned oil rig or something. 2, there's a thing called the thorium breeder nuclear reactor, where you take that nuclear waste, put it in this other like $500 million facility, and it'll actually recycle it into reusable nuclear fuel rods and make electricity.
There you go.
Nuclear fuel is actually the safest, most recyclable energy system we have. It's not the sun or geothermal.
I don't think.
Why don't we just all be smart and go with what Tesla said centuries ago?
I don't think that. I don't think the solar.
I understand where you guys are coming with nuclear,
I don't think the solar option.
No way to get rid of spent rock.
I don't think the solar option is fiscally
systems
feasible.
That we can do right now.
I don't think that hydroelectric power or geothermal power. But I don't. The infrastructure is going to be cost prohibitive, and I think the return that you get is not going to be. It's not going to be enough. So. But what did Tesla say?
I mean, never mind what happened in Japan when the seawater got into that nuclear power plant.
Oh, okay. Never mind what happened in Chernobyl or 3 Mile Island.
Well, why you don't build a nuclear reactor next to the fucking Pacific Ocean and also...
And how the fuck are you going to cool it if you don't have water? You have to build it next to a water source because that's the only way to cool it.
Yeah. I get it.
There's a lot of other ways.
Well, sure.
Not to cool it. There's only one way to cool.
Hey, Branko.
Calm down, man.
Branko, calm
your... You need to be getting all like hyper and shit.
Yeah, Branko, calm your tits.
I'm showing that shit. I am not happy. I am not hyper. I'm happy to be having this conversation.
Calm your tits, dude.
Fucking loud noises!
We've got, 7.5 billion people on the planet right now? We need, like, a world war plus a plague. Or we're going to start having, like, real problems. But anyway, I made my point.
It's called natural selection.
Right out.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Talk to you later, bye.
All right, brother.
No, we're totally overdue for another plague, I agree. Like, let's just get that shit going and over with.
Yeah. Let's fucking, you wipe out about a third of the population, and then, we got room to
Oh,
run.
hell yeah, we'll be good. We'll be fine once that happens.
We could just run the pipeline through all the places where those people used to live. Everybody get killed off by the
great.
plane.
Just put a big monster wick right in the middle of the United States for a terrorist to blow it up.
There you go. Branko, let me open the phone lines up. Go,
Talk to you later.
go terrorize somebody.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, dude.
Thanks for calling, man.
Fucking guy. Everybody's like, oh, it's
Okay.
gets on the phone. Everybody's like, oh, it's a asshole. Fucking Branko. Christ. Was he trying to call back? He didn't get all of his I don't know if
You
it's
didn't
the
get
same
all
number.
his trash ideas.
I don't know if it's
He's
the
going
same
to call
number.
us all, you motherfucker.
I'm not going to answer. All right. So
But the trash.
listen, the nuclear I think the nuclear you get the most bang for your buck because now he's LOLing in the fucking Facebook live chat. Yeah, Branko. I think you get the most bang for your buck out of the nuclear option because the amount of fuel that you have to use to produce electricity is minuscule compared to the amount of electricity you get. There's and then its lifespan, like you know what? I just can't talk or think tonight. I'm just gonna not fucking. I'm just not gonna radio. I'm just gonna sit here and look at the chat. So the lifespan of a nuclear rod. I guess what I'm trying to say is you get way more electricity out of nuclear fuel than you do any other fuel.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at it, with the risk versus reward. I mean, there are so many safeguards in place with this very dangerous nuclear fuel. I mean, it's pretty much been perfected. I mean, nothing's absolutely perfect. I mean, look at France. I mean, France has got, most of their power comes from nuclear sources.
There's this weird stigma attached to nuclear power. Like when you see one of the cooling towers somewhere, everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta steer clear of this," or fucking, you're gonna grow another head tomorrow or something.
And everyone looks at 3 Mile Island and Chernobyl and all these other.
If you need me, please leave.
Listen, I got the dude's voicemail. That's what happens. Yeah. The safety measures that are associated with these nuclear reactors are the amount of precautions and fail-safes and redundant systems are insane. It's insane. Look at all the nuclear-powered vessels that the United States Navy's using.
Going around?
No problems out of those. Look at how many nuclear reactors are in the United States right now.
And just to draw a parallel, Minx was on the show Tuesday night, and she talked about a VA clinic that stopped there. I mean, somebody missed the fucking the briefing or whatever, and just started getting lazy as far as sterilizing equipment, and 600 VA patients were potentially infected with various different diseases. And the same thing goes for nuclear power. You have safeguards. You have to follow the protocols. If you don't follow those protocols, bad shit is going to happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but next week or 10 years from now.
Listen, any system that has moving parts is prone to mechanical failure. Or any system that relies on computers is prone to failure because of bad code or whatever. There's always a chance that something's going to fail. And that's not limited just to nuclear reactors. It's limited to anything. Your fucking brakes can go out on your car. So, everything's a gamble, I guess. And are you willing to gamble with nuclear power and then figuring out what to do with the spent rods, the waste, which my vote's for shoot them into fucking, out of the solar system or something. Or do you want to continue burning coal and gas and whatever else fossil fuels that they burn in order to boil water and make steam and turn I mean, it's not like we're fucking turning coal into power. It's boiling water and turning steam turbines. That's all it is. So why not let nuclear power do that? You don't have to dig a giant hole in West Virginia forever to get coal. It's
fly all those rods to the sun and just drop your payload, man.
fly them into the sun. There you go. The sun's just a giant nuclear reactor, anyways.
Hell yeah.
Fission, fusion. But yeah, like Hoppy says, each medium has its own disadvantages, and that's true. So, which trade-offs are you willing to accept? That's all it is. But I gotta have power, dude. I need my air conditioning in the summer. That's very important. But my electricity goes out, and I get irritable.
Couldn't do this show without electricity.
Well, yeah, fuck the show. I just gotta be cool. I can do the show on my cell phone if I have to. Well, kinda. Anyways, I guess we've that topic's run its course. How did I even get talking about? Oh, the fucking pipeline.
Ah, right. Yeah, I put a link in the chat to all the pipelines in the United States, just in the United States, and it's massive. It's like the highway system.
It is. And I don't think people realize how dependent the nation is on these pipelines and how important they are to your day-to-day life. You get your car, you go to the store. The pipeline carries the shit that powers your car, and that in some places powers these steam turbines to generate electricity for the supermarket where you go get your Cheetos and your frozen chicken nuggets and Totino's pizza rolls.
And all your gluten-free shit.
Right. Like the kind of stuff that Minx eats. Salads and stuff like that.
Whoa.
What?
I am not gluten-free. Like, let's just get that shit out there.
Well,
I know.
She's all about the meat.
Oh, she loves meat.
Oh, I do.
I was totally excited today, Minx.
What?
I went to Specs to pick up some beer.
I know. I need to go get that. We've got a Specs, 10 minutes away.
Right.
My alcoholic mother's coming in tomorrow. So,
so we get 4 bottles in.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell no. No, that hooker, one, she just relapsed again. Okay, let's get into Minx's life. So
Sure.
she just fucking
Let's
relapsed again. And because she was just in rehab literally 2 months ago. And so yeah, no, as soon as she gets here, I'm searching her fucking bags because the day after Thanksgiving, she owns a fucking breathalyzer, okay? So that way my stepdad can fucking test her to make sure, hey, are you being sober?
Jesus
right?
Christ.
So he turns around and says, hey,
Oh, yeah. No, she, at the day after Thanksgiving, at 8:30 in the morning, she blew a .11.
Oh, after a full night's sleep?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
She woke up at probably around 8, at 7:38, and then pounded vodka because that's her drink of choice is fucking vodka for whatever reason. There's so many better things out there.
All right,
but
so
vodka. And yeah, was fucking hammered by 8:30 in the morning.
So you burn off alcohol at a rate of about 0.02% per hour. So if you wake up at 0.1 something, you did some heavy duty drinking the night before.
And it's not that's not even the worst of it. It was before I moved to Texas. When was it? It was June, actually. June of this year. She blew, she was found at the bottom of a pool because she had drunk so much to the point where she actually passed out in a pool. And they had EMS had to fucking revive her. And by the time they got her to the hospital, her blood alcohol level was 0.495.
Oh, well, she should have been fucking brain dead by then.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? I took
she should have died.
I arrested when I was with the police department. I arrested a lady one night. I use that term very loosely. Because she was passed out on the stairs at the front of an apartment complex. They took her to jail, and she got up, and I put the handcuffs on her. She walked to the car. I got her to the jail and put her on the BAC machine, and she blew a 0.4 something. And I was like, "How are you not dead?" I mean, she was communicating with me.
Yeah.
So
Fucking the raging alcoholism. Fucking get you every time.
it's always the chicks that blow like way over what should be, acceptable for a living human being.
Right?
It's never the dudes. What's up with you chicks, anyways, Minx?
What do you mean?
You know what I
In
mean.
regards to what?
But everything. What the fuck's going on with you chicks?
I mean, right now we're all on Shark Week.
Is that true? The entire nation?
Is that what you're? No, I'm off. Which means someone else is going to be off here soon. I think it's Katie. Katie's going to get off.
Is that a thing you all keep track of when you're on Shark Week?
No, like it's seriously, we've all synced. It's actually like within a week of each other. We all get on it.
Well, that's interesting.
I know, right?
That's gross.
I'm pretty sure if Mrs. Redleg were to like join in with us like more often and be on here a lot more,
really?
She'd probably sync up with us too.
Oh, well, I don't. All I know is for.
Is this an uncomfortable conversation for you?
All I know is that
Redleg?
All I know is that for a week every month, it goes from sexy yum yum time to
I fucking hate your soul.
Right to my best friend that's stationed at the end of my right arm, and I hang out for that week.
Okay. You went there. I'm like, so I was going to say that you and Garbage Dog spend some time together and just hang out.
Yeah, well, we cuddle, but that's as far as that ever goes with the dog.
Didn't take it there.
I appreciate that. So I got a confession to make.
Confession time with Redleg.
Oh yeah, confession.
Only one?
Well, just I got to take it easy this early in the show. I did not catch the Tuesday show this week.
That was my show.
Yeah, how'd it go?
With Minx and J Rady was there, and we had a great time.
Good.
It was a good time. It turned in like the first little bit turned into like medical time with Minx because
was it all gross? Was it all gross stuff? Cause that's all you ever talk about.
I don't think it's gross, but other people, I don't know.
We talked about medical things and have you ever lost an instrument inside of a patient? And she talked about that, and then the protocols, and then the VA thing came up.
Oh yeah,
pulling stuff out of people's
about
butts.
The VA and how pretty much it's going to come down to the tech, whoever the techs were, and I know it was they were dental procedures, so that sucks because you go in, you expect to have your teeth cleaned, and then a few months later you get a letter from the VA saying, hey, you should probably get your blood tested. You might have Hep B, Hep C, or HIV.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry, that's fucking bullshit. But it's gonna come down to whoever the techs were that were in charge of processing those instrumentation, like all those instruments and the instrumentation, and making sure that they got cleaned correctly, that they were sterilized correctly, because obviously some tech fucked up.
They were all supposed to be disposable instruments, but instead the dentist in question, he chose to use his own instruments, which completely went against procedure.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What kind of instruments are we talking about? Like something you'd take stuff out of people's butts with? Because what?
No. Okay, so dental instruments, like the picks that they use on their teeth.
Oh, you're talking about dental instruments. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you, William. He says it's from the dentist. I'm talking about pulling stuff out of people's butts. What the hell just happened to somebody's shit went all fucky? Who is that?
And no, Fisty, I have not lost an earring inside anyone.
There you go. Is that Minx making that noise? I think it is. Minx!
What?
Oh my god. Your shit's all noisy.
I fucking put mute on.
Yeah, and then it gets all noisy when you do that. Do it again. Turn it on mute. Turn on the mute. All right, I don't know. Whatever. It's just it was just a anomaly, I guess. Well, the first hour of the show has flown by. Yeah. Then we got Ross Patterson coming up after the break.
Who's that?
Oh, Gene Vandenham. He's director and producer of Range 15. He also starred in it as Sergeant Major Gene Vandenham. If you guys have not seen Range 15, I don't know. I can't help you.
Did you shake his hand?
Did I shake his hand? I did.
Did he almost rip your damn shoulder out of the socket?
He's pretty stout fella.
Yeah. You know why I like him? He didn't make me call him Sergeant Major.
He's tall. Fuck.
He is he's pretty big fella. But I've had the privilege of talking to a lot of different people because of the radio station, and there are some people that are just, a little more memorable than others, and that's not a slight towards anybody, but some people just kind of are intriguing and grab your attention, and Ross is definitely one of those types of people, and you can tell that he is passionate about everything. He's just passionate about life. That when you talk to the guy, he's very engaging. He's one of those types of people that seems genuinely interested in everything you have to say. And some people that you meet and talk to kind of give off that vibe that they really just don't give a fuck about what you're saying. But Ross seems like he is almost freakishly interested in everything that you're telling him. But I think that he absorbs a lot of what's going on around him to better to get better at his craft. He's good at what he does.
That's well said. That is well said.
I think the dude's he's absorbing life like a sponge and using that in his craft. Yes, and Jay Reddy says his teeth are amazing. and he also struck me as the type of person that won't do something just for the sake of doing something. He's got to give a damn about it, and then he's going to give it his all. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way of putting it. Like, he puts 100% into everything he does, even sitting down and talking to us. Mm-hmm. Like at fucking, what was that, 2:00 in the morning when we talked to him?
Late.
It was
late.
It was the last official interview that we did that night, and he sat down and he's like, "Let's do this." He was all for it, and
I was really surprised to see him, tell you the truth, because it had been a long night and everyone had worked very hard.
Yeah, they're all, yeah. But he's going to be here after the break. We're going to talk to Ross, and then after we talk to him, we'll play Drink That Tune, and hopefully we'll give away a sticker to somebody besides Allie.
Right? God damn it, Allie!
We have to
disqualify. At least Spanky's
Allie.
Not here.
Oh yeah, Spanky.
Right? Where's Spanky?
Walking encyclopedia of music knowledge.
I'll message her.
You don't have to.
Well, I like Spanky.
Well, everybody loves Spanky.
Right.
Right.
But Redleg's seen the list, and Spanky's a shoe-in.
Oh.
Yeah, Golden Eyes, I did meet you. I met a couple, more than a couple of the listeners at the Freedom On Festival in Colorado. I did meet Golden Eyes. We met Caribou.
D-Max?
D-Max. That's another person you'll never forget.
Which was the interview after you and Ross.
Right.
Was Jay Reddy and D-Max.
Reddy and D-Max. Holy fuck. And then what was the chick's name?
Mindy Robertson.
No, not one of the. I'm talking about the listener. Damn it, whatever her name was. That was stationed at Fort Carson that drove up for the whatever. It's break time.
Shots.
Shots, motherfuckers.
See, there's that noise again.
I don't know what to tell you. I put it on mute.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll, if I can find the right buttons to push, we'll have Ross Patterson on here. Producer, director of Range 15, also starred in the movies, Gene Vandenham. So we're going to do this, and we'll be back in just a few minutes right here on WTF Nation Radio.
Shots.
What's up, guys? This is Matt Best, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio. So listen the fuck in.
Take a look where you draw the line, 'cause it's so sad. Tell me where you lost your faith. Is it so bad? Couldn't see it in your face, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Why you keep it in your head? Is it so bad? Never heard a word you say it, and it's so sad. Tell me when you lost your way, 'cause it's so bad. Won't see you when I pray, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Is it what you want? Is it what you needed now? Is it what you breathe? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you feel? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you wanted? I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, you.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I lay my life on the line. I think I'm falling behind. Don't think that I'll be chasing it. You say I walk on the truth, but I've nothing to prove. One more way that I'm making it. Violence away, don't kick me down, 'cause I'm already 6 feet underground. Violence away, don't kick me down, 'cause I'm already 6 feet underground. I think I found a new trap, but I don't feel so hip in these shoes that I'm shaking in. I think that I wanna fight, but I got way to hide. One more step and I'm taking it.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Minus Ross Patterson. I did speak to him. He asked us to give him a little bit of time, so we're going to call him back in a few minutes. So we'll just spitball until then. Hey, Cos, how you doing? How you feeling?
Good.
Oh,
Is
good.
he? He's West Coast, so he's actually still at like business hours and stuff.
Right. Sure. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him back in a few minutes. I had to give him time to get settled in. But he will be on the show momentarily. I would like to invite all of you to come to our official website at WTFNationRadio.com and come into our official chat room. That's the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, because a little bit later in the show, we're going to play Drink That Tune for your chance to win something for free from WTF Nation Radio. And the only place that you can participate in said contest will be in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com. And while you're there, pull up some of the cameras and check out some of the people who have their cameras on. Allie, Katie, Stitch. There's only 3 people with cameras on tonight. What's going on here? But yeah.
Not much to look at, but I'll turn mine on.
Oh, now, Cos, you're a handsome fella.
Oh, thank you.
I'd pee in your butt.
Hey, where's your cam?
I'm on the Facebooks.
Oh, you're on the Facebooks. I know.
Yeah. You know what? I actually currently do not have a camera connected to my my other computer that would show my stupid face in the live chat.
That'd be like a resource hog too, if you did.
I mean, it's not that bad, not really. But no, you can't. I mean, if you want to look at me, just go to U.S. Army WTF moments on Facebook, and here I am. Sans fucking beard, because that was possibly the best thing to happen to me all month. Was being able to shave that shit off. I'm not doing it next year. Hey, Pi, how was did your beard that you grew for No Shave November irritate you to the point of distraction?
Yes.
Oh my fucking God. I'm not doing it again next year.
It was also somewhat calming at times as well, though, because like I'd sit down and I'd end up like stroking it and shit. So it was kind of like a stress relief.
The beard?
Yeah. But then, you know, I'd turn my face, turn my head left or right, and then it would start fucking catching on the clothing or fucking just annoying as fuck. Like, it felt like I had a cat sitting on my face.
It's my biggest problem was when I was trying to go to sleep. It all got pushed into parts of my face that didn't already have hair, and it was even more irritating to lie down and have the mustache go up my nose. I don't see how people deal with it. It sucks. Hey,
I have no idea how Jay Reddy lives his life.
Did I tell you that Mrs. Redleg and I are going to go back to Florida in the summer?
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Back to St. Augustine. We liked it. We enjoyed it so much this past summer that we're going to go again. But if I can scrape together enough money, we're going to fly, because that 12-hour drive is for the birds.
Yeah, that shit ain't no joke. Huh?
More than a 12-hour drive there, it's also a 12-hour drive back.
You know what? Cause the drive back actually wasn't as bad, because we left. All right, the plan was to leave like late Sunday night or really super early Monday morning. And I was gonna get some sleep and then get up either late Sunday night or early Sunday morning and drive. Well, what ended up happening was I was so stoked about going to Florida for vacation that I couldn't sleep. So about 10 o'clock Sunday night, I looked at Ms. Redleg. I said, let's just go. Let's go. If I can get on the road and we'll get there and we'll cruise around or go walk around on the beach or whatever until our room is ready. That was a really, really bad idea because I was exhausted by the time. About the time I crossed the state line out of Georgia into Florida, I was physically having to hold an eye open with one hand and steer the car with the other hand. So I asked Mrs. Redleg, I said, could you please drive for a little while? I just need to rest my eyes. And she said, sure. So I got about a 45-minute reprieve from driving, and I think I was actually asleep, like actually legitimately unconscious, asleep for maybe 15 minutes. But it was enough of a recharge for me to drive the rest of the way. But man, was I cranky that last fucking leg of the drive. So if I can avoid it, I'm not going to drive this time. I'm going to fly. It's going to be Mrs. Redleg and the kid and me. And the kid will be, well, I say kid. I mean, she's a kid, but she'll be 17 when we go. Is really excited about going. Especially if we fly, because she's never flown before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Never been on a plane.
You need to terrify the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
starts the takeoff shaking.
Sit right behind the wing and put her in the window seat so she can see all the shit bouncing around out there.
What's that noise?
I can look over. I can look over and say,
to make that noise.
Yeah, I can look over and say, "Oh, it's not supposed to do that." And then when the flaps and the slats come out, I'll be like, "Oh God, the wing's fucking doing something." Yeah,
it's starting to break off.
So I'm hoping we can fly. It's I checked. It's like a 3.5 hour flight, but only a couple of hours in the air. There's a layover, and there's no way around it. There is a layover for every flight from here to there.
Serious?
And it's like an hour and a half in Atlanta.
Wow.
So she'll get the full experience of flying, like a fucking layover. Those suck. When I flew to Phoenix, I flew nonstop. When we went to Denver, I flew nonstop. The layover sucked, but there was no way around it. Like from here to there, you got to go through Atlanta. Oh well, whatever. It happens.
What if you went to Rock?
No different. There's still going to be a layover in Atlanta.
That.
Yeah.
I had a straight shot there and back from Phoenix.
Yeah, I did.
No, from Denver.
I did from Denver and Phoenix.
Oh.
It's an hour and a half to Little Rock, a drive. So, I mean, that's kind of, if I fly, it's going to be out of Memphis.
Right.
It
doesn't save you anything. Little Rock and had a straight flight.
Yeah. I'm going to catch an Uber to the airport, get on the plane, and we'll walk around the airport in Atlanta, try not to get robbed. And then that'll be that.
Atlanta airport's good.
Best airport you've ever been through? Go.
Best airport. I really enjoyed Minneapolis.
Pie?
BWI is probably pretty good.
Phoenix Sky Harbor.
Really?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a great airport.
The only reason I like BWI, and you know what? Actually, Denver's USO is pretty fucking spot on. That place is pretty legit.
DFW's got a USO. They got a pretty badass USO, but it's only in certain terminals. But everywhere I fly, it's not. It's like the international terminal has a USO, and then there's like one or two others that have a USO. But never the ones that I fly through.
James says best USOs in Maine. Denver USO is amazing. Oh, it's Jay Ready.
Maine's USO sucks.
Does it really?
Or maybe I'm thinking of one of the other ones near Maine.
One of the other M airports?
Fuck, I can't remember. It's up. It's near where the bodies come in. From the soldiers come in from overseas.
Isn't that Dover?
Yeah, it's Dover. But
is it Dover? Yeah, it's near. I have to look it up. I can't remember. Maybe it's Dover.
That's Delaware. That's a way.
I know. Going back to Pyland, we took a hop one time. We went up to one of these fucking airports up there that way somewhere. I can't remember exactly. And the USO fucking sucked.
I don't go in the USOs. Because I feel like I'm using a resource. I'm taking away from a resource that an active duty soldier needs. So I just go find a bar when I'm laid over.
Well, I normally have a wife and 4 kids with me, so I'm like, yeah, go in there, go watch fucking TV.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wife and 4 kids.
If I could lose any one of them in an airport, oh my God, my trip would be so worth it. Deliver them back in 48 hours. I'll be fine.
Let's get Ross on the phone here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it now. Everybody be quiet.
Do.
Yo.
Hey, it's Ross Patterson.
You're goddamn right it is.
What's going on, brother? You are on WTF Nation Radio. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, man.
Are we live right now?
We're live.
Look at that! Just shocking motherfuckers. Just saying, hey, dude, we're live. We're calling in. We're live. We're rolling.
We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, we don't mess around.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
We were talking, Ross, about
kids.
when we last spoke at the Freedom On Festival in the wee hours of the morning at the end of that thing. I feel like there's this sense of closure that I don't have. I feel like we left some things unsaid.
You're kidding. We talked for like a fucking hour.
We did.
Like, if you don't know enough after my life of that, you will never know.
Tony, calm your tits.
We talked for a long. We talked for a long goddamn time. You remember that, right?
I do remember that. It was magical.
Yeah, it was a long time. Long time.
It was magical.
Now you're having me back to ask me about what my childhood at this point. Are we going childhood tonight? Is
Sure.
that what we're doing?
We can go that deep if you want to. Hey, Tony, calm down. I'm gonna let you talk to Ross when oh Jesus, Tony. Do you know somebody named Tony, Ross? Or
is that Anthony that called in earlier?
Oh
with
yeah,
his wife at the grocery store?
Oh my God.
No.
Okay, all right. Calm down, Anthony. I told Anthony called in the first hour of the show, Ross, to talk to you when you weren't even on the air. He got excited. Take it easy.
Who is Anthony? Do I know Anthony?
Anthony's a listener who, as soon as I started the show, of course, there's, on the Facebook Live video that's live right now, U.S. Army WTF Moments, it says, tonight, actor and director of Range 15, Ross Patterson. This is going to be my guest. And as soon as I went on the air, he called in, wanting to talk to you.
Oh, gotcha. Right. Okay.
So, settle down, Tony. We'll get to that. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. So, Ross, for the uninitiated, the people who have been living under a rock for the past year, you starred in, produced, and directed a little movie called Range 15. And I did. We talked about it in Denver, but the hour at which we spoke, there weren't a lot of people awake to listen to the show. So,
do you go live with it?
Yeah, we were live that whole night, dude.
So, no. I understand that, but you don't tape it for your fans and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's preserved for posterity.
Oh yeah. So what the what am I going to say tonight that's different now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the big difference now is that we are not talking across that chick Heather, and like some of the stuff you told me I didn't hear because I was gazing longingly into her cleavage.
Gotcha. I believe that is Mindy Robinson, and then was Mindy on and did who else did the show that night? Girl-wise.
Well, Heather, the one with the really long legs, was sitting between us when we spoke.
Oh yeah, I remember. Heather was the long legs, short skirt, brown or black hair.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, look, I'm going to take your word for it. I had a few drinks that night.
Oh, you don't have to. I got video.
If you say there was somebody else there was.
I got video to prove it. So I'll get that to you.
No, I and it's preserved. That's what I was saying. Like, if as long as it's preserved, like you've got that.
Yeah. So I'm looking. You have a Wikipedia page.
Do I really?
Yeah, you do.
That would be news to me.
Well, if you go to wikipedia.org/wiki/Ross_Patterson, there you are.
I will have to check that out then. I they don't let actors do Wikipedia or your own stuff, I believe. So it's I'll check it out.
So you where is it? FDR American Badass was designated one of the 25 weirdest films streaming on Netflix right now in 2013. You wrote and produced
by who?
I don't know. By critics, it says.
Where does it say that?
Let me look at the footnote. The 25 weirdest movies streaming on Netflix right now.
Are you just reading this off of Wikipedia right now?
Yeah. let's see, Complex.
Okay. I am really beyond lost tonight.
Complex.com.
I tell you what, I'm not going to make you read through footnotes or whatever you're looking at, but is it a weird movie? Absolutely. It is beautiful and weird and totally brilliant. It's one of my favorites. It's actually how I came to do Range 15. As everybody had seen that, FDR American Badass had done really well. And then they hit me up to do Range 15 after seeing that film.
So out of the mind of Ross Patterson comes all these kind of quirky. I mean, I don't want to kind of paint you as this guy who only does quirky movies, but it's kind of turning into your calling card. You're known for things that are not mainstream and kind of, if you're not prepared for it, kind of catch you off guard. Is that what you're shooting for?
Look, if you look back at my entire career, it would probably shock everyone. Like, I mean, starting off in teen movies for the first 10 years of my career with, The New Guy and Accepted and Garden Party and House of the Dead and things like that. Like, there's a whole different career that either people either know me from the first half or the second half. The second half is all like, the wildest shit that I can come up with. And then, along with the books as well. So I don't even know how to categorize that. Because, I mean, if you there was a movie I did called 50K and a Call Girl, a love story. That was a hardcore drama about a guy dying of cancer. And I wrote, produced, and starred in that as well. And I don't know. I don't know really what you would truly classify me as. I mean, right now I'm writing Matt Best's autobiography.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
So
I know that you wrote.
Yeah.
I know that you write. What's it called?
Yeah, I had a book out last year. At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed for Simon & Schuster. First ever romance novel for dudes, bestseller. Now I'm writing, we just sold Matt Best, Freedom the Fuck On. That's at Penguin, and that comes out next August.
Oh, my God.
In bookstores everywhere.
What a great title. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to that. It's me and Matt. I'm helping him write it, and it's his life story. So there's nothing quirky about that one at all. It's just going to be a great fucking book about his life. And Marcus Luttrell, obviously the lone survivor, he wrote the foreword for it. So I'm amped about that as well.
It says here you were nominated for an MTV Movie Award for Best Spoof in 2008.
Where does it say that?
Hey, man.
Are you still reading this off of Wikipedia?
I'm just reading, because right before that it says, on June 9th, 2015, Patterson's first novel, At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, was released. It's billed as the first ever romance novel for dudes. In the very next sentence it says he was nominated for an MTV Movie Award for Best Spoof in 2008.
I was.
If it's on Wikipedia, it's got to be true.
Are you just, Ross, are you just fucking with me?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I have no idea because these are.
You didn't know you were nominated
wildly
for
drastic questions, but yes, I was nominated for an MTV Movie Award in 2008. I lost. And here's a fun fact about the MTV Movie Awards. They call you the day before and tell you if you win or lost.
Oh.
To either make sure you go or to give up your seats. But the fucked up thing is I didn't know that. So my entire family had flown out, and it was going to be like this huge deal. And all of a sudden, I'm about to go to dinner with them the night before the awards, and I get a phone call from MTV, from their publicist saying you lost. And then they were like, "Do you still want your tickets?" And I was like, "Yeah, motherfuckers, I want my tickets. Like, my whole family's here." So then I had to go to dinner with my entire family and told them I lost the MTV Movie Award, that we were going to the show tomorrow, that I wasn't going to get to accept. So it was pretty surreal. It's Hollywood is always a constant wake up call of like, "Oh, congratulations, go fuck yourself."
Shit.
Probably the best way to sum it up.
Where do you, and I know this, everything that you're involved in with writing and producing and directing and acting, you got to be super active in the entertainment industry. Where do you find the time to balance, to get all of that done, and then still maintain some semblance of a normal family life? You got to be exhausted all the time.
Yeah, it's not as challenging as it seems. I mean, I look, we have a massive podcast too. We have like 1 million listeners a month on Drinking Bros podcast,
right,
as well, and we tape 3 of those a week. We do those Monday. We got shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do sketches for my page as well. But truthfully, if you treat writing like a job, where it's a 9-to-5 job, you have a very exact page count that you hit per day, and you don't veer off of that and treat it like a profession and not a hobby, it becomes different. So I treat the entertainment industry like a business where, the hours are crazy, but I kind of limit it to somewhere from, I usually go into the office at 8, leave around 6:15, have dinner with the family, put the kids down. If I'm doing podcasts, I'll do those at night, usually, like 10 o'clock. And then, if I'm behind on writing a project or producing something, I'll try to make up the hours on the weekend. But I think the key to all of it is to treat it like a business and like a job, right? Because if you don't, you're either not going to put out the content you want to put out, enough projects that you want to put out, or it's just going to be shit. So you've got to fully commit and treat it like a business. Although it is fun, nobody will ever see the 1 million hours behind the scene that go into these things.
Right. And I think a lot of people, Kanye West, I'm looking at you, get caught up in the lifestyle, and it ends up fucking their heads up. So to hear you say that, you have to treat it as a business and put yourself on a schedule, on a regimen.
Yeah.
Kind of portrays things in a little different light than a lot of people have. A lot of people they have this conception in their head that it's, fucking party all the time, movie star shit, but they don't see the actual sitting down working on stuff that goes into it.
No, and I mean, like, on the Kanye sitch, his mental breakdown, I completely understand. He's on a whole nother planet of fame that he's got to deal with on top of that. And his like, I look at it from a scheduling standpoint, not, oh, it's Kim and Kanye. I look at it as like, okay, fuck. You're trying to schedule 2 massively famous people's schedules on top of your wife getting robbed. You've got kids. You're doing a concert, a fashion line. She's doing a reality show, and then 800 appearances. You never get to see each other. It's a fucked up world. I don't know how the both of them do it at that level of fame, because it's just seems like too much, where you would have a breakdown. Me personally, my wife is an actress, but she works on projects she wants to work on, and we schedule our movies around each other's movies. And, but 2 movies ago, not Range 15, I think it was Helen Keller. I get shingles. I'd worked, I would say 18 hours a day for close to 2 months on that. I produced it as well. There was a lot of problems with sets falling out and unions and some other stuff, and we had to change locations and all that stuff. And when I finished that movie, I got shingles, and it's brought on by stress. But
right.
Like, they hadn't seen it in anybody under 60 years old at that time in the town that I live in. So like I was misdiagnosed like 4 or 5 times, and it's brought on by stress. And granted, I didn't have a Kanye breakdown, but like, I got fucking shingles at a very young age.
That sucks.
And now I'm gonna have to deal with that for whenever super stressful situations pop up. Like, that'll just come back, and it feels like somebody's holding a lighter to your skin. But it is what it is. These movies have to get made. The show goes on, and people are expecting it. Same with Range 15. $1 million, you get $1 million, $1.2 million donated by fans who really, really want to see this movie. You're trying your best to get this shot, produced, and out the door to these fans as fast as possible. I think our turnaround on that was, I remember we started October 1st, and I physically handed that into the Ranger Up crew and the Article 15 guys on May 1st. So you're looking, in and out the door in 7 months, which to my knowledge, the fastest movie at a studio that was shot was like 9. And that was on a big budget studio movie. Like, we did not have that. But you want to make it for the fans. And then, we traveled around to a bunch of cities. And after that, like, fuck, man, I slept for 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks straight. Like, I was out. Yeah. I mean, it was, no lie, man. It was such a crazy schedule that, you wake up, you eat, you go back to bed, you wake up, you eat, you go back to bed. And then, after a couple weeks, it wears off and you're like, oh shit. But like, it feels, I'll put it this way. It was so much work and it feels like so long ago that it doesn't even feel like it was this year, which it was. Like, I'd done an interview maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said to them, I was just like, yeah, when Range 15 last year, came out last year, it was crazy. They were like, oh, I actually came out over the summer, and I was like, oh, fuck.
It feels like it's been forever.
Yeah, man, because you're gone for so long, you're working so hard, the time just goes, and next thing you know, you're at a Christmas parade with your child today. You're like, oh, fuck, right. It's Christmas.
Was there an added level of pressure with Range 15, knowing that a substantial amount of the funding for it came from the fans that wanted to see it, the crowdsourcing?
Yeah, we had done some crowdsourcing for Keller. I did a movie, The Helen Keller versus Night Wolves, which is fucking crazy. So we've done some crowdsourcing for that, and I had gotten to meet a lot of the fans for that because I traveled with that movie on the road as well. This was a whole different beast because of the military community had never had a movie that starred their own. It didn't, it was funded by veterans, starring veterans, and like the buildup and the hype for this was so massive that, yeah, you felt a lot more pressure. I felt confident in the movie we made, but until that first screening, I was at the GI Film Festival. Until that first screening and the crowd went nuts, I was like, oh, fuck. Then it was like a huge sigh of relief. And I got, hammered that night because I was like, all right, I think I did what they wanted, I think I did what the fans wanted. But the pressure was, not only from Indiegogo, but it also comes from just making a movie for the fans who want to see it. Because I feel a certain responsibility on all my movies to at least try to make the funniest product I can. And if I fail them, chances are I failed myself. But luckily, I've been pretty proud of the last, I would say 7 or 8 films I've made. So I'm okay. Like, there was some before that were out of my hands, but the last 7 or 8 have been pretty much what I wanted.
Well, I know that I thoroughly enjoyed Range 15, and my wife, she didn't get a lot of it, but she appreciated it for what it was, and I had to explain a few things to her. Do you think that there is an appeal for an audience outside of the military and veteran community with this movie?
Sure. Yeah, I think there was definitely a crossover appeal with this film. I think there were a handful of jokes that went over, normal civilians' heads, but I think for the most part, it resonated with everybody. I mean, at the heart of it, it's a zombie movie. It's a zombie comedy. So if you got the military jokes, it was an added bonus for civilians. But I don't think it was so military that they were left out of it either. So I think it worked, and I think the success of it. I mean, look, it was #1 on Amazon for 8 days in a row after we came out of theaters. It made almost $1 million in the box office. I think it was the second highest grossing independent film of the summer, and then it ended up being #2 on iTunes behind Angry Birds for like 10 days. And I don't think you can achieve any of that without I don't think you can achieve any of that without it crossing over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a huge military audience out there, but that military audience couldn't achieve those numbers alone. But with that being said, that's what made that movie so fucking cool to me, where it was just like, oh, all right, awesome. Like, not only did this achieve what the fans wanted, but then it brought in people who weren't in the military, who were just like casual horror fans and things like that, where they were just like, holy shit, this is a really fucking funny movie.
Where did the inspiration for Gene Vandenham come from? And I may have asked you this in Colorado, but for the people that missed that.
You know, it's funny. Somebody else had written the first draft of this script, and I came in and did rewrites on it. And my biggest notes were this on the original draft of the script by the guy who wrote it. And I had told the guys, I was like, look, you don't have an antagonist. You don't have somebody to hate in this movie. You need that. And so I kind of came up with this character, Gene Vandenham, when we were at the table together. I believe at Jared Taylor's house. So when we were just sitting around going through their draft of the script, and then I said, you know, the other thing you don't have in this, you don't have any fucking girls in this. And I was like, for a military audience, like, you got to get some girls in this goddamn movie. So
fucking nailed it.
The things that I kind of, you know, helped them rewrite and, you know, work on towards that was adding some girls who were in it, you know, for the movie, and then adding a villain, which is Gene Vandenham, somebody that you hate, so that Matt can, you know, come back and be the hero of it. Obviously, that doesn't happen in the end, but it only gets you going for the next one.
Do you want to talk to Tony? Let me get Tony in here. Tony is chomping at the bit to speak to you, Ross.
Sure.
All right, Tony.
Hello?
All right, Tony, do it.
Hey, Ross.
What's up, Tony? How are you, man?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to let you know I'm personally at this moment active duty, stationed at Fort Campbell, and I just want to let you know that everybody at my entire company appreciates your movie, man. Like, you gave us an Army movie, but you also gave us a zombie movie, and you gave us comedy. Man, it's the fucking best movie I've seen in a very long time. I couldn't predict any of it, which was very impressive.
That's awesome. Hey, you know what I have for you, Tony?
What's up, man?
I've got a huge pocket full of. So you tell the boys back at Fort Campbell. Gene Vandenham says, "What's up?"
Oh my God, dude, please, for the love of God, don't nuke the zombie toddlers.
you know what's fucked up, Tony, is that the toddler in that movie that I blew away was my own kid in real life.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You're welcome from my service now, Tony. You're welcome from my service today.
I like how the end of it.
Yeah.
I like how at the end of it in the credits, you're like, it says Gene Vandenham says fire. He's not scared of fireworks because he's not a fucking pussy.
Yeah, there was a bunch of shit, man. There was some things that we were going to take it even further, and those guys were like, I don't know. I won't get into how fucked up it got, but yeah. There were some people who were pissed off about the fireworks line. I forget. I want to say Nick Palmisano wrote that line, but it was really fucking funny. Hey man, I'm super stoked you love the movie, man. We made it for you guys, and that's awesome that you guys fucking love it.
Hell yeah, man. And like I was saying, that zombie toddler scene, me and my buddy, we had to watch it like 7 times in a row. Like, I'm not even joking. It was too fucking hilarious.
Their mission has been aborted. Anybody who's seen that movie will know exactly what that line is. Oh
yes, man. And also, like, the scene where Matt Best is fucking the armless colonel's daughter, and the line that he says, was that ad-libbed, or was that scripted?
What? Do you remember the line he said to her?
This is way better than a hand job.
Here's the funny story about that. That was ad-libbed, but Mary, the girl who was missing her arms, her name is Mary Daig.
Right.
She's like one of the biggest badasses on the planet. She was the one who told that to Matt. She goes, I think it'd be really funny if you said this.
Oh, get the fuck out.
So,
wow.
That was her line, yeah. Yeah. So when we were, right before we were about to shoot that scene, she was like, she came up and asked me, she was like, would this be too much? And I was like, are you kidding? Like, no. Like, I'm surprised that you want to say this. And she was like, oh, yeah. She's fucking cool as shit, by the way. Here's a fun story about Mary. You know, she has a personalized license plate that says unarmed on her car.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude, Mary has zero fucks to give, and she's cool as shit. Her and her husband are good people, man.
God, and when Matt threw the keys at her, coming in hot.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I found that scene so funny is because a buddy of mine just recently got retired. He was stationed out at I think it was Fort Riley, and one of his colonels, one of his daughters, I'm not making this up, was a paraplegic. She did not have arms. And they end up getting married. And that scene just hit me so hard because it's like, I wonder if he says that to her sometimes.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, if she's anything like Mary, because Mary's got a great sense of humor about her situation. And Mary says some fucked up shit. She's really funny, like really, really funny. So I would say that it's possible. I would absolutely say that
I like
possible.
how she saved Jack. Just comes out of fucking nowhere, stabs that zombie to death, and then just fucking leaves.
Yep, just with knives duct taped to her nubs. Yeah.
Tony.
And
she's
Matt,
awesome, man.
Tony, hey man, I'm glad you got to talk to Ross. I gotta move things along. Hey, you could tell all your buddies you talked to Ross Patterson.
Hell yeah, man.
And he even got in character for you.
Again, appreciate everything you do, brother.
Hey, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it, man. And send my best to the boys out there.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I will.
All right, Tony. Have a good night, buddy.
Give a Vandenham call for me.
All right.
Fucking Tony.
Hey, Ross, it's Pi here. So I got a question for you. So every, I say celebrity we have on the show, every kind of big personality we have, we ask a favor of them. And I was wondering if we could get Gene Vandenham to help us out here. So for every big person we have on the show, we always ask if they can do a liner for us. Something in the ballpark of, hey, I'm Gene Vandenham from Range 15, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio. Would you honor us with that type of product?
Sure. Hey, this is Gene Vandenham from Range 15. You're listening to What the Fuck Nation. Butter your ears up and set fire to the rain.
Is it What the Fuck Nation, or are you WTF Nation?
WTF Nation Radio.
But What the Fuck Nation is even better, man.
That sounds even better. Here's one. You might know this guy.
What's up, guys? This is Matt Best, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio. So listen the fuck in.
Nice. Yeah, I spend most of my days with Matt Best.
Oh my God, I can imagine that gets a little intense sometimes.
Hours upon hours. No, actually, it's not. Like he's one of the easiest, nicest people to get along with. So like, shit, we were just in New York for like a week together. I mean, we stay in like the same room and shit. Like, we're bros. Like, we're real bros. And I would say there's probably not 3 hours that goes by throughout the day that we don't talk. You know, a lot of it too is we're doing this book, so it's like shit. But you know, with the podcast and the book and the movies, it's a lot. We spend a lot of time together. Fortunately, we're besties, so it works out.
Good. Before I let you go, Ross, I have a standard question that we ask of most of our guests. All right. The question is as follows, and I'm gonna give you two different scenarios, and I want your honest, unabashed answer to this. You are in, let's say you're in an open field. You're in an open area. There's nothing around you, and an army of infinite 9-year-olds are coming at you from all directions with the intention of killing you by whatever means they can. You are unarmed. You have no weapons.
Right.
How many 9-year-olds can you take out before you're overwhelmed?
16, probably.
16?
I would say 16.
Okay. But that's a respectable number.
I like how you were just so instantaneous with that answer. Like, is it, no, I'm confident with 16. That's it.
Yeah, I can't tell you why, but I will say this has come up in a script before.
This has come up before?
In a script of my own, not like a question, but it has come up in a script of my own. Whether this movie gets made or not is another story, but
okay.
I will say it involves children, like
awesome.
many children. It's super fucked up, but yeah, I would say a good 16, where you're just like, all right, cool, and then you get overwhelmed. Like, it's, you know, if they're coming at you from all angles like that, there's nothing you can do.
Well, my buddy Dan wanted me to ask you that. There's a part 2 to that question. Okay. Same scenario, but you're at a choke point, top of some stairs, at a doorway, an alley where they can only come at you from one direction. How many 9-year-olds can you take out then?
Boy. I at that point, like, I would, you're in a more narrow space, so I would say less than.
Oh, really?
I would say less than that. I would go, yeah. I would go 12. I would go 12 on that, and I'll tell you why. Like, you're at the top of a staircase. It's a narrow space. I was a bouncer in college and at a bar, and I remember getting rushed at a staircase at a door, and dude, 6 or 7 people, and there's nowhere to go, and you don't have enough room to swing. So it's a tough one. An open field is easier to nuke out more people. A closed space is really, really tough, because somebody can get a hold of your leg and just drag you down the staircase pretty easily.
Oh, I would think
you can start and kick them and just.
I would think,
but if you think about it,
take the rest out.
You're gonna kick the first one, right? If you miss that kick on the second or third, you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
Like, if they get leverage on you, they're gonna take you down that staircase, and there's nothing you can do.
I never thought of that before.
I mean, we were under the impression that it would be that they can only get to you from that one location, so you don't have to constantly look over your shoulder for who's closer. You could just stack them up right in front of you.
But you also have nowhere else to go, and you have no room.
Oh, that's true.
So you're moving, you're maneuvering in tight quarters, and it's easier for people to get to you in a smaller space than it is a larger space.
Excellent point.
That was like a really fucking dramatic answer I gave you.
It was,
but that's true.
I
think about shit like that. Dark shit like that.
The best breakdown answer we've ever gotten for that question.
You know what?
Yeah. Like I think about dark shit like that.
I told the listening audience as much before we called you. Peek inside the mind of Ross Patterson.
I'm sure they're well aware. If they've seen any of my movies, just like one, then they're well aware of, like, oh man, this guy's really fucked up.
Question for you, Ross. Out of all the movies you've made, what is your personal favorite? Like, what's the one movie that you think is the best out of your entire collection?
Darnell Dawkins' Mouth Guitar Legend is my favorite.
Why that one?
It's about the untold story of Jimi Hendrix's childhood friend, and it's a guy who played guitar with his mouth, and he did everything before Hendrix, but he never got any credit for it. And then 40 years later, on the anniversary of the 40th anniversary of Woodstock, this documentary got released of his life, and it kind of told his story. I feel that one personally was the first movie out of my company that I had fully financed myself. It was really fucking hard. I had maxed out like credit cards, the whole shit. And I didn't feel like I had enough days, so I had to be really creative in post and days shooting wise. I had to be really creative in post, and I learned, not only did I learn so much on that movie that carried over for the rest of my career, but I think that I got it right. And I think that movie, to me personally, because I'm a huge, huge fan of like music documentaries, especially from the 60s and 70s, which is what this movie is, I think it knocked it out of the park. And I think that movie is as close to perfection, even though I'll never achieve that on any of these fucking movies. But that's as close to perfection as what I imagined in my head when I was writing the film. And that doesn't often happen. Sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. Range 15 turned out way, 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 way better than I thought that it was going to.
Oh, that's interesting.
I didn't know. Look, you're dealing with 8 leads who are all military veterans who are first-time actors. They never starred in a movie before. You don't really know if they can act. You hope, but no matter how good your script is, if you don't have good actors, you're fucked. They turned out to be great actors, and therefore it elevated the script, and it turned out to be a really kick-ass movie, and it was a total surprise to me. It felt good when we were shooting, but once I got into post-production, I was like, oh, fuck, these guys did it. Like, I felt confident that they did it. Whereas other things, you run into problems because you don't have enough money for budgets, or, maybe you wrote it for a certain actor and you didn't have money for them, or they couldn't do it, or their schedule wasn't right. You take a movie like FDR American Badass, which was an instant cult classic. Like from day one of that trailer coming out, everybody wanted to see that movie, and it was fucking everywhere overnight, and it was awesome. Barry Bostwick was incredible as FDR, but it wasn't supposed to be Barry Bostwick. It was supposed to be somebody else, and we got lucky. So it was supposed to be Creed from The Office. Is who it was supposed to be.
Really?
But yeah. And I had written for him. I had met with him, and he was an awesome fucking guy. And he had a health scare at the time. He took me to lunch and was like, "Hey, I don't know physically with what I'm going through, I'll be able to do this film." And we had a really nice lunch, but that left me with 3 weeks to get a lead actor for my movie. Some of the financiers wanted to cancel it. I said no, and I talked to the casting directors, and they were like, "Man, you gotta. It's Barry Bostwick is your guy for this." And sure enough, he was. That was the first time I really trusted casting directors and went with their advice. And they swore to me up and down that was the fucking guy, and it was. And not only was he the guy, but I personally in my career, I would probably say he's the greatest actor I've ever worked with, and I keep hiring him over and over again.
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's won a Golden Globe too, and nobody knows that either.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Well, the Rocky Horror Picture Show came out a year before I was born, and you talk about a movie that's got staying power for some reason, because it's odd. FDR American Badass.
Look, I did when my book came out last summer, that At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed book, I was doing signings, like I was on a book tour for most of that summer, and I got to do a few Comic-Cons with him, and they seated us next to each other, obviously because he did FDR. Plus, we're pretty close in real life, and I got to see those Rocky Horror fans up close and personal, and they are fucking diehard. You think the military audience is diehard? Rocky Horror Picture Show guy, I mean, holy shit.
That's
I
approaching.
mean, they were having him sign underpants.
That's approaching cult status.
Yeah. So
the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I saw. I had the. I was going to say misfortune, but I mean, to each their own. I happened to be somewhere where they did a the whole live action thing along with the movie. It was interesting.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're lucky enough to have a movie that has reached that type of status where people are that amped about it to reenact and play along with the film, like, you did something right. So whether you like the film or don't like the film, it's resonated and shit. It's lasted for 40 years. So good on them. Good on that whole cast.
Right. Well, Ross, we won't keep you. I know when we first called you, you were in the middle of something, and I can imagine you may want to get back to that.
I was actually. I don't. I'll tell you honest. I don't care. I was on my way home. I went to took my son to a Christmas parade tonight, and traffic was crazy getting out of there. But I appreciate you letting me go on a little later. And thanks for having me. You guys were awesome to me last time, and to everybody else out there listening, thanks for enjoying Range 15. And please buy it for Christmas. Buy it as a stocking stuffer, and go pick up Matt Best Freedom the Fuck On next August.
There you go.
Buy your grandmother a copy of Range 15 for Christmas.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffer. Makes a great stocking
stuffer. Or
stuffer.
hate you. Either way, she'll hate you. Yeah.
Yeah. But, either way, she'll love it. She keeps it, or she doesn't like it, then you have a copy. Win-win.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what you're going to use it for. You might have a table leg that's loose.
You level your table up. Everybody, everybody, stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes after the break. Oh my God, I can't even talk anymore. I'm getting all verklempt. We'll be back in a few minutes after the break. We'll play Drink That Tune for your chance to win a prize from WTF Nation Radio. Thank you, Ross. And we hope we get to talk to you again. Hey,
thank you for having me.
Hang on for uno momento, Ross, and we'll be back, guys, in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Hungry for another taste. You stumble around the time you waste, and your table's overturned. Sooner or later you crash, then you burn. I think I wanna die tomorrow. And are you gonna be with me? I think I wanna die tomorrow, 'cause I'm out of time and I'm out of my mind. The simple ways come and go. Still I love the way you turn me on. But I just can't find the words, 'cause everything I say sounds so absurd. I think I wanna die tomorrow. Die on the beat with me. I think I wanna die tomorrow, 'cause I'm out of time and I'm out of my mind. But it's so fast.
voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We have about an hour left in the show, and we're going to play Drink That Tune. But here's a twist, everybody, in the listening audience. If you are watching the Facebook Live feed and listening to the show there, you know what? I can't do this. We're going to have to... Okay, nope, can't do it. Hey, guys, the backup where you go to cheat and listen is going to be on YouTube tonight because I'm going to have to stop the Facebook Live because reasons. So, if you want to participate in Drink That Tune, the only place you can play is in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com. So, get your web browser pointed to WTFNationRadio.com and go to the live chat. That's where you got to play. If you listen on YouTube, you're going to hear it before everybody else does. Unfortunately, we've been having some issues with Facebook. So Yeah. Everybody, damn it. Everybody's mad. I'm sorry. I can't help it. But you should be hanging out in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com anyway, because that's like the hardcore listener crowd over there. Pretty tight-knit family we've developed over there in that live chat through the months that we've been doing this. I'll be glad when we hit our second anniversary date so I can say years.
Yeah, no kidding.
We've been doing this for years.
We are a family, though. We take care of each other.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. So, Facebook Live crowd, I'm signing off. Head over to YouTube to listen. It's youtube.com/WTF Nation something. Just search for WTF Nation Radio on YouTube. It'll pop up.
A link here. I'll drop.
Or there's also a video. The YouTube video is on the webpage, WTFNationRadio.com, live right now. And Kaz just put a link. There you go, guys. Look at that. Best stepdad ever. So goodbye, Facebook. I just got to figure out how to turn it off now. And then we're going to play Drink That Tune on YouTube and in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com for your chance to win a sticker.
A new car.
A new car. I've been having some weird, issues going on with playing the music and having the people on the line hear it. Cause you may not hear these tonight.
I got a Frago.
From whom?
Okay.
We're not playing for a sticker or a new car. We're playing for a gift certificate to the blowjob bar.
And Minx is paying.
See, when you say things like that, people believe you. And then that's a problem.
It's my Highland accent, right? But wait, there's more. If you call now, we'll double your order.
And you get a sham wow.
Two blowjobs at the blowjob bar for the price of one. All you have to do is pay for travel and lodging, and the rest is on us.
If I can get this Facebook situation straightened out over here, we could move on. Okay. All right. I think it's done. All right. So we're off of Facebook now. Let's do this. You guys know the rules. I don't think there's anybody here who hasn't played before, but just in case, I'll go over the rules for you. I'm going to play Kaz as, guess, the performer, and that's all?
Well, in the live chat, you're going to guess the title of the song and the performer of the song.
Okay.
There's also a backup. You get 3 extra points if you can guess the theme, which is something.
3 points tonight, not 5?
Okay, 5.
Okay. So, but where do they tell you the theme?
They got to tell me the theme in a private message in the chat room at WTFNationRadio.com.
There you go.
And my name is Kaz.
And so just the artist and title, as usual? All right.
Yes, as usual.
Okay, so on one line in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, you're going to put the artist and title of what's playing. If you get that correct, you get a point. You get to tell somebody to drink. We move on to the next song. If you can guess the theme of tonight's Drink That Tune list, so that the cause is a private message, first person to get that correct gets 5 points. Cause, prepare for a metric fuck ton of private messages.
I'm prepared.
All right. And hopefully our participants are prepared because here we go. First song. God, nobody's guessing. Or maybe they just don't hear it yet. Okay, Allie got it.
Allie.
I know you can't hear it, Cause. There's something weird going on.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know why you can't hear it. All righty then. And Allie, I don't know. Allie, tell somebody to drink. Ice drinks. As usual. Drinks. All right, next song. I'm afraid I'm going to slip up and do something stupid because I'm slightly impaired right now.
You're fine.
Okay. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
I don't sound like I'm stoned or anything, do I?
You're fine.
All right, good. Okay. Next song. Allie again.
Yep.
And so it begins. How many private messages have you gotten about the theme?
7, 8, 8. Like another one more chicken.
You can fucking off the first couple of songs, you think you already got the theme.
Right?
Not so much. It just doesn't sound like. I mean, I guess somebody.
Spanky. Oh, she's double teaming.
What's she doing?
Her first guess, she told Ice to drink. Her second guess, she told Spanky to drink.
Oh, okay. Good strategy. Excellent strategization. Strategery. I'm only going to play like 30 seconds of these because I can't tolerate that.
And yeah, Allie got that too. And when I made this list, I'm like, we're going to get like 10 seconds into this and you're either going to shut it off and fucking cut to silence or whatever.
I promise not to rage quit, drink that tune tonight.
Rage quit. It's okay. I put 30 plus songs in here, and I think it's going to be over sooner than you think.
Okay. Well, I mean, the top of the hour, it's all over with anyway.
Right.
All right, so we should stop talking, and I should play this next song.
Let's do it.
Okay. That wouldn't play for too long. I was going to stop them at 30 seconds. That went 34 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude. All right, I promised I wasn't going to rage quit.
Spanky guessed it.
Spanky, the song or the theme?
The song.
Oh. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Sheesh. All right, let me get the next one queued up here. Oh, you know what I forgot to say while I was still on Facebook Live?
Oh, about maybe the other shows?
About plugging all the other shows, including the one I'm doing tomorrow. I have the Saturday show tomorrow. Music Appreciation with Redleg. I'm not going to take any calls. Great. I'm not going to have a co-host. I'm not even going to turn the phones on. Music Appreciation with Redleg tomorrow night starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. What number are we on? Number 5.
5.
All right.
Listen to Redleg talk tomorrow with music.
And talk about music.
Exactly.
It's have passed.
Spanky didn't get that?
No, Allie got it. Should somebody may be a little Allie may be a little further ahead in the YouTube feed.
She might be.
There seems to be a few disgruntled people about the rapidity of Allie's guesses. See, cause you used a big word last time, and I used one just now.
Rapidity,
and you said
that other word that was big.
Strategery.
Yeah,
that's a great word.
I don't know. Maybe they're getting into YouTube and there's a queue. I have no idea. I don't know.
You know what? Look at Branco's over here in the fucking YouTube chat. Guessing it's shit. You're the wrong chat. I don't know, dude. I don't know what would be causing problems with people being behind in YouTube. Looks like I did the best I could. The web page is a little slower. All right, next song. Number 6 with some special instructions. Right. Let me do it.
I apologize for the special instructions.
No, but at least you put it on there and your link, all of your links work. Raptor Mom. All right, here it is. Next song. Got 30 seconds in it? Yes.
Was that the ISIS question or ISIS statement?
What? Maybe?
He said, I think we should cease it.
No, dude, don't say that, ICE, right now, because you're...
Ready. No.
Who got
Allie.
that? Allie. Ice, D-Max, all right there grouped together.
Yep.
They're all correct.
Yep.
Wit to the Tiger Serviort.
Survivio. Is that French? Eye of the Tigre, survive moi.
Next song. Right. I'm kind of sort of familiar with this. Oh, my lung hurts. But not. There's no way I would have guessed this if I'd been playing.
My parents used to listen to this music a lot, so I'm down. It's a good one, isn't
it? Nah, not really.
It's kind of groovy. No, I'm getting a lot of guesses on the theme.
Anybody close? Even in the ballpark? No.
No. I don't think anyone's going to guess it.
The theme? Yeah, you're probably right. Because it doesn't seem like an obvious connection.
Right.
So is this Spanky?
I saw Ice. I tried Spanks. Allie drink anyway.
Spanky's the first one I see.
Yep, Spanky.
All right. D-Max so pissed he can't even spell damn. Demand, you Ice. No, it's Ice, you demand. You got it backwards, D-Max. Here's a pretty easy one. Huh?
I think people might know this one.
Probably.
There's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town.
I'm just going to turn that off. To me, everybody knows what it is. This is the battle of the typing fingers again.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever's YouTube is further ahead. I don't know what happens over at YouTube.
Allie.
Oh, J-Ray was close. He's so pissed. our ginger Vikings all pissed off.
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah.
Love you, Jay Reddy.
Oh, here's one for Pie. I'm glad this is on the list. Cause this one's for Pie. I have the added bonus of being able to see the video. Funny about that video, Cause.
What's that? Besides everything.
one of these big old chicks on here has got a jacket on that's styled after the old OD green field jackets.
Right.
And it's got a black and yellow 1st Cavalry Division patch on the left shoulder.
Gun Love. Gun Love got that one.
Gun Love. What the fuck are you talking about, D-Max? Go back to the Facebook feed. It makes it fair.
We can't.
Yeah. Don't you think if I could, I would? I might have to go back to Periscope for some of this shit, dude.
My gosh, really? When's the last time you were on Periscope?
Ooh, it's been a while.
Ooh, what's that?
Somebody opened a beer.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Gene Vandenham.
Did you get to hear your song, Pie, that I just played for you? Or were you away from the keyboard? Like you are now.
In the mic.
Because I can't hear you. What the fuck? All right, next song. If he doesn't want to talk.
Number 10.
Fine. Let me get to the appointed place in the song here. All right, here we go.
Allie again.
Allie.
Allie is the new Spanky.
Look at Jay Reddy's guess. You know what? I would have accepted that, Jay Reddy, if you'd been first.
Right.
Oh, shit. Where am I on this fucking thing? Okay, number 11.
Number 11.
Beyonce on that, bitch. Beyonce on that, bitch. I could turn it off at 30 seconds.
Spanky.
D-Max is convinced that Allie has some sort of device that could see into the future and hear the songs before him. What the fuck, Jay Reddy?
You're actually, I think you're seeing the comments. I'm going to refresh the chat.
Holy fuck, am I seeing shit before you over here?
Yeah.
Man, everything's behind today.
It seems so.
My paycheck was kind of behind. It's not going to be like that next week, though. Jesus.
Have a good paycheck next week.
Yeah.
In time for Christmas.
You back? All right, you're back. Next song. Whew. That one was especially painful.
Ellie again?
Holy crap.
Running away with the show here.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You've
been, guys, you've been keeping up with South Park, the new episodes?
Not the new ones.
Holy fuck, man.
Are they so wrong they're right?
They're, I don't want to ruin it for you. They are, prophetic.
Oh.
Look at the big words we're using tonight. Strategery. What was the other one?
We smartify pretty goodly.
Next song. I don't remember. Strategery, I remember. And prophetic. There was another one. Like indemnify or some shit. I don't think that's what it was, but
Initiate Google search.
Can you tell that I've been up to my eyeballs in business paperwork all week?
No kidding. You got the big words coming out.
Yeah. All right, here's this song. "30 seconds" stops right before the chorus.
Wow. That was for number 13, right?
Yes.
How do you not know that song?
I'll play the hook. What?
Jay Reddy.
Mariah's scary. Jay Reddy, you can't make everybody drink. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
That's not how any of this works.
Spinky says she got it.
I saw Jay Reddy's first.
Let me back up. Spanky. Oh yeah, Spanky did get it first. God. On my screen, it's got Spanky, Jay Reddy, then Allie. Just saying.
Spanky. Now, this is one sexy woman coming up now.
You think so, dude?
No.
No.
Maybe the next one, but not this one.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, here it is. The Allie?
D-Max is closer.
D-Max is closer. Yeah. Allie, it's not German. Whatever Khan says, guys, I can't overrule him. Not in this game. Not in this contest.
Is the song over?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to award that to D-Max. He was closer.
D-Max with a point.
D-Max.
Get it, D-Max.
Allie with 74. Spanky has 4. Gun Love and D-Max are tied at 1.
I said he doesn't like Amy Winehouse. Is that what I'm reading?
I think so. Neither do I.
I don't either, for the record. I'm just looking. All right, here we go. Next one. With some special instructions I got to read. Okay, got it. Jesus Christ. All right, I stopped it.
Woof.
We're almost halfway through the list and nobody's gotten the theme.
Allie got it.
Yeah, Allie did get it. The Smell of a Woman, Gyno Cats.
She spells Alana Miles correctly, but not Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. Black Velvet, Annoying Chick, One Hit Wonder. Yeah, Ice. All right, next song. In addition to Allie discovering a pattern, I too have discovered a pattern tonight, Kaz.
That.
Every one of these songs so far, the chorus starts right where I stop it at 30 seconds into the damn song.
Not planned. Not planned at all. Allie got the bonus.
Wow.
Did someone guess the song?
Yeah, Spanky did.
Okay, good.
How did she word it?
Number I've closed the window, but it's like top karaoke songs.
Okay. Congratulations, Allie. However you cheated to do that.
You win a new car.
Because everybody, you know.
Ghost down smooth when I get a clean neck. I'm the skunky, funky, smelling weed shit. Sing my song, puff all night long. As I take
I know you can't hear this, Cause, but I'm playing music. This is not the next one, but I am playing music.
from the break.
Because this song samples a riff from the song that we just played. There you go. Nobody, I mean, if anybody guesses it, it's not worth a point. Okay, next song. Who's talking shit? Is somebody talking shit? Ice says the first time he got high, Hits from the Bong was playing. Wow, how poetic.
Was that hard?
Oh my goodness.
Did you watch the video while you played it?
I did. She looks like like borderline dirty hippie.
Right. Spanky got that.
But, from the neck up, she's the best looking one of the bunch tonight. Damn, I wish I was your plumber. Jay Reddy should get a point just for that. That could be the new D-Max cover. He could sing Damn, I Wish I Was Your Plumber over on the fucking S-Mule.
T-Max, make that happen, man. Auto-tune and everything.
Holy fuck. Everybody knows this next song, but not a lot of people know the band. The band, yes.
Right.
Just if I say calm the blivets, do I get the same reaction as when I say calm your tits?
I mean,
okay. Oh my, dude, this guy's accent, Scottish accent, is so thick.
When I go out,
out.
It's so throaty. It's like out.
Look at Jay Reddy's guess. Oh my god. Yeah, Spanky got it.
Yeah.
That's the actual name of the song, is I'm Gonna Be. Parentheses, 500 miles.
You know I'm gonna be. For his genre.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ice is going to get this. Kaz.
Yes?
You want to give a bonus point away?
Sure.
Name 2 movies in which this song was part of the soundtrack.
Ooh. Allie got the point for the guessing the song.
Let's see. Let's see if anybody gets that.
Point, they have to name what the 2 movies.
2 movies. Yeah, 2 movies that song was featured on the soundtrack.
I don't know the answer to that.
I do.
Full Metal Jacket.
There's 2 movies. So I'm getting a lot of 1 movie fucking things here. Was it in Dukes of Hazzard?
I've never seen the movie. I don't know.
Ice says it's in Full Metal Jacket and Platoon. God damn it. Now I got to go look up fucking and see if it was in Platoon.
You just made more work for yourself.
I did.
As Redleg uses the Google machine.
That's what I'm doing. No.
Whenever he signs off, I'm going to do an after show for a little bit. So please hang out for my stuff.
It was not in the Platoon soundtrack.
Suck it, Ice.
Was it the Dukes of Hazzard? Probably was. Unfortunately. No. The song was, but not by that artist. Come on, guys.
Jessica Simpson is not Patsy Cline.
Nancy Sinatra.
For her. Oh. I see what I did there.
You know what? I may be full of shit. It is not in this movie that I thought it was in. All right, let's see if it's in Goldmember. Somebody guessed that. Jesus Christ. I did create more work for myself.
It's a lot. I'll get with Raptor Mom and maybe we can get you some extra, fundage.
Nope, it's not in the Goldmember. Jesus Christ. All right, look, you know what? Let's just go to the next song. Nobody gets a fucking
What's the answer in your head?
What
was the answer in your head?
Forrest Gump.
Oh.
I think I got my war movies confused, or fake war movies. Whatever. Next song. Jesus Christ, I'm digging myself a hole over here.
Let's go to the next one.
All right. agree with something else that I said. Jessica Simpson's a karaoke bar bitch.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
Thank you, Allie.
Allie, I'm kind of running out of space to tally your points.
All right, let's say somebody gets the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 songs. Does 11 plus anybody else's points equal what Allie currently has?
If Spanky ran the board, Spanky and Allie would be tied.
Okay, well, let's. I say we keep going.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Why would I be salty at Allie? Why would I be salty at Allie for winning? I don't have a stake in this. Hard.
By Marriott.
A room without a roof is a courtyard. Spanky. Spanky.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, she's got to do all of these to win. Oh man.
You got 11 songs to run, Spanky.
So if anybody else gets one of these, you're out of the running, and then it's over.
And then it's Allie wears the crown.
Next song.
You're seeing this before I am.
I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Cool in the fucking gang. Really?
D-Max.
D-Max. Hell yeah.
Wow. So I guess we have to declare Allie as the winner, right?
We could, but there's a lot of songs left, so there could. Allie wins. Yes.
It's mathematically impossible for anyone else to win.
Unless you pull something out of your butt with extra songs.
Well, I mean, we can keep going just for the fuck of it. Well, we only got 7 minutes left in the show anyway.
Yeah, let's do 6 minutes and do 1 minute of plug in other shows,
Sure.
and then I'll do an after show.
This will piss somebody off. Let's see. Yeah, well, this one will probably make Spanky mad. Never mind.
Good job, Spanky.
I'll just keep going through these.
Good.
Keep on. It kind of gives me a headache. That song. Oh, the next one does too.
Most of these should.
Why are these so popular as karaoke songs? Like none of these would be on my karaoke list ever. Not a single one.
So give me your top 2 karaoke songs.
They would probably be something like because I don't karaoke. Let's see. With
I'll
arms.
bet you Mrs. Redleg could get you give you enough beers or whatever.
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying I don't.
Right.
So, okay, I'll do With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Okay.
Just because it's karaoke. It's supposed to be kind of terrible.
Is the other one kind of like Nickelback?
Oh, no. Never that.
Look at this photograph.
I'm not going to stoop to that level. Look at this photograph. I'll bring my guitar with me and do it.
It's got to be out of tune, though.
Of course. My guitar's always out of tune.
Even when my guitar's in tune, it sounds fucking out of tune.
Because it's so fucking out of tune. I don't know. You told me to name 2, so With Arms Wide Open, Creed, and I can do Sober by Tool. I used to do the vocals on that when we covered it. What a weird karaoke song. That's not really a karaoke song.
It's not.
Yeah. I'll do some Creed songs for you guys.
Tomorrow night?
Fuck no, man. I can play some on the show.
There you go.
I'm going to play some Creed songs tomorrow during Music Appreciation. Maybe I will. Next
Music
song.
Depreciation. That's the other show.
Next song for you guys.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now.
God damn that fucking song. There's no way I'm gonna fucking sing or do any fucking songs tomorrow. Get out of here. It's Music Appreciation.
I'll give it to Ice.
Oh, man. Yeah, Ice gets a point. Sure.
Congratulations, Ice.
On the board. Next song. You know, some of the most fun I ever had playing with a band. Well, it actually was a side project. I played with a side project that played stuff like what you just heard. Well, not so much that, but more of the R&B style stuff. The bass in those songs is really distinctive. And as a bassist, it gave me an opportunity to get outside of that, just banging away on the bass, playing rock songs.
There you go. Yeah.
Because a lot of those are bass oriented, and you just got guitars scratching and it's behind the bass, whereas they're usually carrying the melody out in front of the bass. So that's more of a music appreciation with Redleg type topic. But yeah, I got the opportunity to do some older R&B stuff with a band, and I had a lot of fun.
Was it hard to change genres?
No, because I am naturally groove oriented on the bass. It's actually harder for me to play rock songs than it is for me to play the R&B style stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. I once had a guitar player tell me, and it was a dude that I really respected and was a master of his craft, paid me a compliment and said that I played bass like a black dude.
Oh shit!
Whatever that means.
Have you ever played fretless?
I have. I like the sound.
Do you like? I mean,
it's
you
not
have to,
for
when you
everything.
Have to hit that note, you have to be exact.
No, you can be out a few cents either way. It's not that noticeable. The thing that I like about the fretless is that the tonal change is not sudden. You're not doing half steps. You're literally going by the scent because there's no frets to define the note. And that brings us to the end of the show. Maybe I can resurrect that topic tomorrow night.
Maybe we could. Ice got that last point, by the way.
Did he? Okay, good. Ice didn't walk away empty-handed.
No.
He doesn't win anything, but he does not have 0 points.
Oh, my gosh.
Minx is back from her butthole surgery.
Oh no, I'm still at work, but yeah.
Oh.
Broadcasting live from the asshole surgery. Here's Minx.
Broadcasting live from the operating room.
Right?
Yeah.
So it did not look like a goddamn starfish, which one I'm really thankful for. I can't do like tentacles coming out of someone's butt. But it did look like a tulip.
Oh.
Right?
I mean, his large intestine was like blown out totally.
Like it just yes and no. Like it looked like it had been there for a hot minute. So it was like, why can't we just dope this guy up? until tomorrow when I'm not on call.
So what? It's time for lunch now, or
Allie keeps asking, and I feel compelled to reply to Allie before I wrap this shit up.
Okay.
Did I like my birthday song? I did. Thank you. I appreciated all of everyone's well wishes for my birthday. It's not something I expected, so
She was
thank you.
going for something Marilyn Monroe-esque.
Oh, that was sexy. I liked it. Oh yeah. So all right,
yeah.
I got to go do things, and by things I mean sleep, because I have to be up at 4:30.
More overtime.
Yeah. Oh man. Drinks are on me with this paycheck. Tune in again tomorrow night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern, where I do Redleg's Music Appreciation Show. If you've never heard one of these, it's not for everybody. But I play a lot of music because it's a music appreciation show, and I weave a lot of things together, and I kind of tell a song's story for you from my perspective as a fan of music and a musician. So again, that show's not for everybody, but if it sounds like something you may be interested in, 8:00 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night here on WTF Nation Radio. Don't go anywhere. Best Stepdad Ever is doing an after show tonight.
Hell yeah. Do this.
Best stepdad ever.
Best Stepdad
Hey,
Ever.
man, you got to play me live when you're like cutting that shit out.
Best Stepdad Ever. Yeah. I'll do it. What the fuck? Okay, here it is. So many buttons to push all at the same time.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all stench.